Oh, left lane goes red, crosses, and everything. Oh, man.
Though the competition may be tough, it's not the only reason competitors make the trip all the way to Crisfield.
All the people, man.
The people.
Hands down, the people.
And learning the road every time you're here is always something new, is never the same. So you have to adapt to where you're at. And that's what makes it interesting, having to adapt to the asphalt every time.
Everybody's nice, everybody's having a good time.
Great food.
Great food. Competition.
And having more people in town is definitely a good thing for Crisfield, especially during the off-season.
It attracts a lot of people from a lot of different places, and I think it's great for the town. The city was in great support of it, brought a lot of new people to the town. It's good for a lot of businesses around here. A lot of the local shops and the eateries got a lot of good business. The hotels got good business this weekend. But I think it was just great. It's the first event of Crisfield for the year, and hopefully it won't be the last here for us. This is just a kickoff to our race season. We will be having other races throughout the season, and there'll be good races. The next one's in Norfolk, Virginia. And then after that, they're all up and down the East Coast.
So in case you missed it, be sure to be on the lookout for the next remote control car race. If you blink, you just might miss it. That's how fast these cars can go. But we promise you won't be able to take your eyes off of them.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's happening? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you can hear me. Thumbs up in the comments if y'all can hear me. We're gonna have some fun tonight, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight, y'all. Y'all give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, a thumbs up, a thumbs up if you can hear me. All right, it's time to rock and roll, baby. I'm trying to get up into this and get up out of this so we can get up, get back to our normal lives and do what we're doing, man. First of all and foremost, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the live. It's 2023. It's time to rock and roll, man. You know, we got March Madness about to kick off March 11th and March 12th. Got a lot of really cool hype around this race right now. A lot of really cool things we got going on. With this race, I just want to kind of outline and like highlight that for each and every one of you all at this moment in time so we can make sure everybody's on the same accord, on the same page as it relates to the race that's coming up, so we can make sure we do what we do, man, and make some stuff happen. So first thing I want to do, man, obviously, like I said, March Madness is taking place March 11th and March 12th. It's going to take place in Crisfield, Maryland. Crisfield, Maryland. There will be bathrooms on site. There will be a parking lot behind the start line that you can park at. And you can also, if you need to stay overnight right there with like a trailer or something like that, you can do that as well. The location is 1200 West Main Street, Crisfield, Maryland, 21817. There will be food available as well via the restaurants that are open. There are about four restaurants or 5 restaurants that's open in that downtown area this time of year. In June, there are a lot more that's open. It's the colder season in March. So not all the restaurants are open in March, but you have available food to be able to eat, readily available right there at the track, literally right beside the track and behind the track. You also have Mama Johnson's famous chocolate chip cookies and oatmeal cookies. They'll be on deck. Lodging for like trailers and campers, you guys. If you guys have trailers or campers and you can't find a motel or maybe a hotel's too far away, there is a campsite called James, I think it's James Island State Park and Camping. They're pretty local. It's about a 20-minute drive, I believe, if I remember correctly. But you can go ahead and stay up there if you want to for real cheap. If you have a camper or a trailer that you want to kind of bring with you. There are some Hampton Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn and Suites about 20-25 minutes away. So that's also an option as well. I want to thank a couple people before I get started in the broadcast. First and foremost, I want to thank William Johnson up in the Crisfield area, man. You know, ever since we decided to bring this to Crisfield, Will has been really instrumental, man, in making sure that we have everything we need, permits we need, touching base with everybody and anybody who we need to talk to get things squared off. So I want to thank him first and foremost, man, for all the work and effort that he's put into it. I want to thank Chuck Julio as well, my teammate. You know, he originally came to me with, you know, trying to do something March Madness on the Eastern Shore, started in Melfa, moved it to Crisfield, and now we're just really having a great time each and every year doing what we do. And just bringing this race to a city that's very grateful. I want to thank the city council, the mayor himself, as well as the state troopers, the board, everybody that's local, ladies and gentlemen, who really show us tremendous love each and every year that we come up there, that allow us to come back each year. We really appreciate y'all and thank y'all for all of y'all's due diligence and helping us out and making things happen. Sponsor-wise, we got 4 main sponsors for the March Madness race. First and foremost, we got my man Patrick McCarthy with Max Custom Designs and Prints. Y'all make sure y'all check out Max. He got crazy designs, banners. He do like mats, carpets, stickers, all kinds of custom stuff, man. So y'all check him out on Facebook. Hit him up on the Messenger. He has a site as well that he's going to be launching. That he has available for you to be able to view some things on. So y'all make sure y'all check out Patrick McCarthy, man, with Max Custom Designs and Prints. Also, my man Art at RC Speed Secrets, the baddest and fastest bearings in the RC game. You got them for your street eliminators, and you got them for your 1/7 scale, 1/8 scale Habeos, and Armor Limitlesses and fractions. Y'all go check out www.rcspeedsecrets today and get your bearings for no matter what kind of platform you got. He got them up there, bandits, for your front wheel drives, all of that. You also got my man Steve Benesh with Carolina RC Pro Shop. He's going to be the main hobby shop sponsor up at Crisfield this year. So y'all make sure y'all show him some love. Y'all need some parts, or y'all need something specifically, y'all hit him up on Messenger on Facebook. Or you can check him out on the Carolina RC Pro Shop, Carolina Thunder RC Pro Shop on Facebook as well. And he can make sure he has some of the things that you guys may need or gals may need when we come up there. And also my man John Lee at Sweet Racing USA. John has been an avid sponsor of not only this race, but the Points Series for the last few years. So I want to thank John for coming on again and helping out and doing what we do. I'm going to have some 1/8 scale on-road tires for giveaways, y'all, for your phone tire guys. We got some Sweet Racing USA Street Eliminator VHT Crusher tires for your SE guys. We got servo that we're going to be giving away. My man Saga Customs, Proline Reaction tires. We got some RC screw kits that we're going to give away for your toolbox. I think this is a pretty cool tool kit, man. They got all kinds of stuff up in here for your RC needs. We got Kilmo RC sweatshirts we'll be giving away as well. My man Leonidas with Kilmo RC. Like I said, we got the servos, we got the tires, all kinds of really cool stuff. We also going to be giving away a gyro at this race as well. A gyro will be given away. And then we're going to have a car body, man, that we're going to be announcing pretty soon in the next couple weeks. So a lot of really cool stuff that's going on, a lot of happenings going on. We're going to make some things do what it do, all right? Classes we're going to be running. Because I know a lot of y'all asked about the classes. Saturday, in this order, pending, you know, as long as there isn't any weather or anything like that that comes in, including, this is what we plan on doing. Street Eliminator Outlaw is going to be up first. The track opens up on Saturday at 11 a.m. Track opens at 11 a.m. There's a possibility it may open up earlier than that. Depends on how early we can get the street opened up so we can set the track up. If I have the track up set up earlier than 11, I'll go ahead and make the track hot earlier than 11. But the time right now is 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. We have to be out of that street by 7:30. So, you know, we got to finish on time at 6. So we can be gone by 7:30, no later than 8, because they got to open the street back up. It'll be a test and tune from about 11 to 1 o'clock. 1:15 we'll go ahead and start the eliminations. Like I said, we'll start with Street Eliminator, then we'll hit up 1/7 scale, then we'll do bracket, and then if we have time, we'll do like a racer's choice kind of race, man. Whatever we have out there that people want to do. If we have 4 more in a class, we can do that as well. But those are the main 3 classes on Saturday. On Sunday, we're going to be running 1/10 scale all-wheel drive touring car electric. We're going to be running 1/8 scale GT, 220 index, and we're going to have a 2-car bracket class on Sunday as well. So again, Saturday, kicking off at 1:15, Street Eliminator. Then we're going to follow with 1/7 scale. Then we're going to follow with bracket to finish the day. We will have tests and tunes in between the classes. And Sunday, 1/10 scale all-wheel drive touring car electric, 1/8 scale GT, 220 index, and 2-car bracket to finish us out on that Sunday. And obviously, we have enough time on Sunday because the track is open up from 10:30 to 5 on Sunday. We can run additional classes as well. The tentative inclement weather makeup date is always a week after the date that we have on the schedule. So the race is scheduled for the 11th and 12th. If we have to cancel because of rain or anything like that happens weather-wise, then the makeup date will be the weekend directly following. Last year, we got rained out for the first time in Crisfield in March Madness for the last 4 or 5 years. So I don't really see it happening again, but you never know. Strange things happen. But the rain date, makeup date is the following weekend, which would be the 18th and the 19th if we get any rain or anything that comes in. It will be streamed by T-Money Performance live streaming. We'll probably have 2 to 3 camera views. We'll probably come up around midway through the testing tunes, so probably about 12 o'clock-ish, somewhere in there, maybe sooner. That way everybody can kind of tune in and do what they do and have a really good time and make it happen, all right? Track fee, as always, is $20 a day. Kids and 10 and under are free. The race fee per each class is $20. So if you want to get into a class or whatnot and race for the cash, the hashtag cash gift cards, it's $20 per class to jump in and make your things happen. And like I said, we're going to have some race giveaways and some other things that we're going to be doing as well. All right. When it comes to the payout is going to be 100% payout. Like always, we'll split the 100% 80-20. First place to get 80%, 20% to the second place person. If y'all want to work out some agreements or whatnot, I'll give the whole money to who is owed to, and then y'all can work it out amongst yourselves. But that's how we're going to pay out class-wise. 6 classes will have trophies out of the 7. So the 1/8 scale GT, the 1/10 scale all-wheel drive touring car electric, 220 index, bracket 1/7 scale, and what am I missing? Street Eliminator 7 scale, bracket 10 scale, GT, and 220. Those are the 6 classes. They are mirrored after the 757 LBR Points Series, which kicks off on April 1st and April 2nd. But this is not the live feed for that. They are the classes that we run during that point series. And this year, we have a special trophy this year, y'all. This year, we are racing in March Madness in memory of my man, SARGE Jones. SARGE Jones was very instrumental in a lot of us learning different things that we learned throughout the RC game. I know I first met Sarge back in like 2015, 2016. 757 DMV RC Outlaws have always had a really close and tight-knit relationship. And Sarge has always kind of been that father figure to us along the way, man, and just really contributed a lot of stuff to what we're doing. So we're gonna make sure that we submit his name. We got these trophies, as you can see. It says Msundsd Racing Dragway 2023 in celebration of SARGE Jones. And then we have the trophies for each of the classes. So this is a yellow trophy, a gold trophy as well. Sarge had 2 favorite colors for the most part. They were blue and gold. Last year we did blue at March Madness because that was the first year we had trophies at that race. And that's going to be the color of choice for the race. So to switch it up and to make sure we have a one-off trophy that will never be done again, we're doing it in gold, which is his second favorite color. So if anybody has a March Madness trophy that looks like this, that's in gold, you'll always know that it came from 2023, and it's the SARGE Jones celebration trophy to celebrate his life, man, and keep the spirit alive. And during the point series, there'll be some announcements on what we're going to be doing to honor him as well. So y'all stay tuned for that live feed in the next couple weeks. So once again, man, come get you one of these trophies, man. All right. The only class that doesn't have trophies, but it's 100% payout, no splits, is the 2-car bracket class, the last class of the weekend. That's not a point series, quote unquote, traditional class. We also got another class that's coming up that we offer to the Point Series as well. We'll talk more about that during that live feed. So, rules for the race, you guys and gals. Rules for the race. We are on a Porter Tree timing system. We got a start. We got a 6 foot. We got a mid track, mile per hour, and ET with printed time slips. And we got the track equipment that we need to make sure that everything's secure. Make sure that the flow keeps going. Make sure that we don't have no downtime outside of some outrageous things happening. But we do got side rails that'll be down on both sides of the track. If you hit the side rails, you're disqualified. If you cross the center line, you're disqualified. There will be ramps on the track as well to protect the reflector boxes. So if you hit any of the track equipment, you're DQ. All right. We will be running the first or worst professional drag racing rule like the NHRA does. If the red light man in the left lane red lights and the right lane takes off and hits and tears up all the track equipment, then the red light's going to win. It's the first or worst infraction, hitting the track equipment and tearing up stuff, flying out of bounds, trying to hit somebody. That's a whole lot worse and more dangerous than a red light. So first or worst drag racing rule. Also, I've had some of y'all ask me about backup cars. If you're in a race, for example, if you're in a 1/7 scale race and you go through the finish line, your pinion comes off and your car gets totaled, can you bring another car into the class? The answer is yes, and listen up very closely. It's yes on the contingency of it's your car and it's the same class car. So it has to be a 7 scale car and it has to be yours. It can't be your homeboys. It can't be the girl next door. It can't be any of that. It has to be your own backup car that you can use if in the event something happens where you win a round and your car does not make it back for whatever reason. All right. So that's how we're going to roll with it, man. Like I said, we got a lot of great stuff that's going on coming up at this race. Make sure you get your V2 Annihilator Racing Prep. It will be on deck. If you want to pre-order, you can do that as well. I'll have some with me. And also, man, just make sure that y'all get y'all cars right. There's a couple of live feeds that's going to be coming up in the next few weeks. For one, we're unveiling the Super Stock Street Eliminator class. Check out the rules on the 757 Lot Boys Racing group page if you haven't already. They're pinned at the top with the Street Eliminator Outlaw rules, and then right beside them is the Street Eliminator Super Stock rules. So going up there, they're tagged at the top, or you can scroll down on the page and you get the rules for that. For y'all Mean Street guys that's watching, we try to make sure we have a class that's for beginners to have some fun. It's not money driven. It's just all about great racing, having fun, and being affordable. So a lot of y'all Mean Street guys rules, y'all pretty much fall in line where y'all can participate as well. The only big things for the Mean Street guys is there's no carbon fiber chassis allowed in the class, and you have to have a hard case 2S battery. You can get hard case 2S batteries on Amazon for $20. You can get 2 for $38. And if you really want a badass, 2S hard case, they only running you about $70-$80. So, for y'all Mean Street guys who are running some of the Street Eliminator Outlaw batteries and the 4S 8Ps and everything else, like, we're trying to make this a really fun class, and we want you to be involved and be a part of it as well. All you got to do is grab your hard case 2S and don't have a carbon fiber chassis for the most part. And you look at the rules and everything else pretty much falls in line. So outside of that, man, that's really what I had. We'll be back in a couple weeks or whatnot to go over a few more things or whatnot. I just wanted to kind of get on here and just share with you guys the excitement that we're having and we're building up as the season gets closer and closer. Once again, track will be up at 11 o'clock a.m. on Saturday, March the 11th, and it'll be up at 10:30 a.m. on March the 12th. Ending time is 6 o'clock p.m. on Saturday and 5 p.m. on Sunday. All right. Got any questions, concerns? Hit me up. My number's on the flyer. You can hit me on Messenger. You can hit me on Facebook. We're streaming live right now on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook, on multiple pages. So you can find the information anywhere and everywhere, man, if you need it. All right. So once again, T-Money Performance. I want to give a shout out to my 757 Lot Boys Racing teammates. I really love you guys. I appreciate all the work that y'all put in and all the effort that y'all put in. I'm looking forward to y'all kicking some ass this year in the point series and taking names and bringing some money and bringing some of them trophies home. All right. But stay tuned, y'all. Everybody, for the live feed specifically for the Street Eliminator Superstock class that we're introducing this year. That'll be in the next week or two. And then the first live for the April 1st, April 2nd, 757 LBR Points Series Season 7 Kickoff Race is going to take place probably a week or so following that. We also are going to have some more sponsorship announcements. There are a lot of sponsors to the Point Series this year, over 22 sponsors. I'm highlighting the class sponsors this week. So tomorrow, stay tuned. You'll see who's going to be sponsoring the 1/10 scale all-wheel drive touring car electric class tomorrow. And we'll be running the class sponsorships through Sunday because there's 7 classes and there's 7 sponsors. So be on the lookout for that, man. Y'all enjoy y'all's night. Look, it's only like, what, 20 minutes? I told y'all we weren't going to be here for 3 hours and nothing like that. Play it back, share, and whatever you do, remember, life is not your enemy, but your thinking can be. So think big, and I'll see y'all in a couple weeks. Peace.